Hey, welcome back to the 2434 podcast where anything is possible and we learn from our wins and losses. Heck speaking, and I'm here to give you some analysis content. This video, we're going to be going over Cam So Smooth versus Mike Harden 1v1. Cam So Smooth is a very shifty hooper, has a good hand, can shoot the ball a little bit, but he's a streaky scorer. He kind of reminds me of a Malik Monk, Cam Thomas type of player. He can go off and go on runs and become unguardable. But sometimes he just has a bad habit of doing way too much. Versus Mike Harden, who I'm not really familiar with his game, but I will sit there and say this. I did the research. He played D1 at Loyola in Louisiana, and he's currently playing for the Westchester Knicks. This is going to be an interesting matchup. They're two dogs. Cam is extremely competitive, so with all that being said, let's get it. First thing first, if you know something, his hands up, right? When your hands up, that means they respect you as a shooter. He's playing principal defense. Now, if you notice something, his top foot is his right foot. Cam has a bunch of options here. You can sit there initially. You have two options here. You can sit here and attack. You can sit here and attack his back foot, or you can attack his top foot, give him the drop, and force him to turn and run. But depending on how quick his recovery step is going to be interesting to see. That's something small I noticed. All right, rip through jabs, goes goes right, excuse me. Fouls, contact, good call. Okay, one zip. Way to knock it down. Right here, this is a slight mistake by Cam. Right here, if you notice something, he caught the ball, he reached. All he has to do is do a quick spin. He has a right-handed layup because he's out of position. The one of the things I'm gonna tell you something about basketball is if the defense makes an overcommittal move, and you don't punish them for it, if you don't punish them for it, they're gonna constantly do it. Now, if Cam is a cerebral hooper, he will remember that. All right, he will pay attention to and notice that Mike is reaching for these steals, and I'm pretty sure he can get an easy bucket later in the game. But we gonna see. Tax the top foot. Tax the top foot. Gets him sliding. Gets him sliding. Gets him sliding. He doesn't put a hand up. Doesn't respect it. Good shot. Off balance. So interesting enough, one thing I could take away on his step back. It's impressive. It's interesting to pay attention to. Is if you know something, he uses a really wide base to kill his momentum, which is actually very impressive. I'm gonna break this down. On this step back right here, he uses a wide base, right? I don't know whether that's his natural shot base, but the reason why is something that you know is something that's a small detail that I noticed. The biggest reason why a lot of players have a hard time hitting step backs is the biggest key is balance. With a wider base, it's much more easier for you to kill your momentum and get on balance for you to elevate into your shot. It's something interesting that I just peeped, but I want to see how he continues on with the game. Especially since the shot worked, I know he's gonna come back to it. Okay, right here, goes back to a step back. Misses it short. Doesn't get a good grip on the ball. I don't know. Here, tough shot. Perfect example of being off balance, I would say. That's a great defensive possession. That's a perfect example of being off balance and being on balance. If you notice something, he's doing a fadeaway. He's shooting off of 1 foot. He's slightly off balance, and he's. They have him listed at 6'1", but okay. And Cam is about six. Looks like he's about 6'4". Because in this position right here, he's shooting off of 1 foot, and he's falling backwards. That's a shot that you kind of have to live with. But I call that a defensive win. He catches the ball on the left wing. He's a good explosion. Good change of pace. Here, Hezzy, go. Got him around him, got an angle, good finish. Soft touch, good lay. Okay, now my question is, why is J. Lou playing defense on Cam? Wait, if he missed that, does he get a recheck? Does he get a recheck? Oh, shoot. Right here. Cam catches the ball, he sets his feet. Ball, he's underneath it, good shot. Hand down, man down. Right here. Right here. That's a good hezzy pull. He just got to hit that. Notice something? Notice something? He's shading him right. And he hopped into the shot. He just got to hit that. Right here. He jabs, go over the top. Got him to back up a little bit. Good shot, bro. Good bump. Was leaning a little bit too much. Good take, though. I'm happy with that shot. Right, this possession right here is a poor example of of spatial awareness. He has him beat, but he's too far behind the backboard. How do you circumvent this issue? The easier shot in this position right here would be to shoot it with your left hand. Is explode up and you try to finish with your left hand on the right side of the cup, which is an awkward finish. But if he has that, he has that. If he don't, he don't. But instead, he tried to be cute. He tried to spin it with his right, which was actually a lot harder of a shot. Good possession, but he got to the paint. That's a win, but you kind of want to casuals in. All right, he catches the ball, oversteps, good shot, lay hand, got to make it. Takes a timeout, takes a breath.
Left, you can't get into his chest right then and there, and then create and get to a step back. Because you getting every time you take a little off when you go to the goal, bro. You keep throwing that bitch a little hard over the goal. Get to that boy shit, go up early on him. It's because I think he's going to actually contest, but he's not even there. Yeah, you throwing up fast because you worry about him. Finish. But you already got him.
Bro, do the same shit you did. You were doing at Ohio, bro. When you go hard right or you go hard left, play off two, because he's gonna contest the shot. You go off two, give him the shoulder, and then bounce off him and go relax.
Okay. Murray, I think everything they just said was self-explanatory. What Mike Sideline was basically saying, Cam's not really putting a hand up. He's not really contesting. He's being disciplined. He's being second. They're saying him just go up and look for a better angle to go up on. Now with the other sideline, what Kellen and them are saying is basically play over two more, meaning play off of going to the rim, driving, finishing over 2 feet a lot more. But let's see if they take these adjustments. And first things first, catches the ball, boom, gets into his body, left hand finish. Good, that's a good left. Get into his body, good left hand finish. Now this possession right here, he finishes over two, goes right by him. Notice something? Watch this. But right here, you see how he's physical, he's battling, he's knocking his arm off. He's to add that to your game, because a lot of times, as much as we hate it in basketball, hand check is going to be a part of the game. If you notice something, Cam is powering through the contact, being physical back, giving him going to his body and finishing strong. I'm okay with that. That's a good shot. That's a good finish. Great possession, good finish. Right hand layup, win. Easy bucket. This is a great move. Hang dribble, cross, hang dribble, go. One dribble, go. Takes second highest call mid range. Okay. Good bump. Yo. He's in rhythm. Catches the ball, opens up, reverse. He's there, but he's 6'4". Now he's in rhythm. Halftime. Oh wait, that's
Going through your head here at half.
Just got to finish some plays. Lock in more on defense. Yeah, bro, it's good. I'm about to get in the rhythm.
I think it's a defensive thing. That's all it is. Because you said you pride your defense, so we're definitely looking to see more of that. You got any predictions of how you're looking to come out here, switch things up?
Definitely turn it back up, turn it up, and just finish. To be honest.
Perfect. You got it, baby. We're not worried at all. I've been saying that.
What do you think in the second half you got to do to keep the separation in the score?
Not really worried about offense. Really just got to get stops because, he a pro. He can hit shots, tough shots out there. So basically locking in on defense, getting stops. Let offense play its part.
For sure. You know he's going to want to hit that three ball, so you got to keep that hand up.
Hand up at all times.
Let's go, boy.
Here's what I'm always gonna sit there and say. I love the sentiment of both of them saying they're focused on defense, right? One thing I would explain to you about basketball, your skill level is not the level that you can play at, it's the level that you can defend at. I don't care if you are a pro or you can sit there and score on pros. Everybody can score on a pro level defender. I mean, everybody can get lucky, throw up a basket, throw up a shot, and it go in against a pro level defender. But if you cannot guard, I don't care how talented you are, I don't care how athletic you are, I don't care how fast you are. If you cannot guard, especially against pros, you're not a pro level player. But anyway, let's keep it pushing. What happened in this position right here? He's not expecting to react the way he was not expecting that much of a reaction from him. Right here, a perfect example of this is and why. And because he was not expecting that reaction, he took too wide of an angle. Because if he took a sharper angle, this is an easy layup. Great defensive possession, air roll, air roll. Way to get into his body. That's a tough left-handed finish. That's a grown man take. Catches the ball, rip through, goes into his body, creates a little bit of contact. Jab, bump, hezzy, good move, good finish. One thing I'm gonna teach you. One thing I'm gonna break down about certain subtlety of this move. Because he made contact with his step back, it forced him to react to the step back. The first thing I'm gonna teach, I'm gonna explain something to you about a step back dribble move. If you are hip to hip with somebody, if you're stacked, this is a football term. And what it means is you're hip to hip, or you're connected to the defender, and they sit there and you can use your shoulder or forearm a little bit to create the separation for the setback. It makes it that much harder because I'm forcing your momentum to go backwards while my momentum is going I'm forcing my momentum forward. So he's anticipating a step back. He hezzies off this, got him to step up a little bit, opens up way too much. That was too easy. Notice something? In this position right here, you see how he's shading him left, right? Right? And he brings his foot back over. Guess what? This is something subtle. But because he didn't return back to the position that he was currently in, he gave up a straight line drive. It's something small that you did, something that's small that you didn't. It's something small that you wouldn't know, you wouldn't pay attention to. So that's why I'm here. No, so he oversteps here. He gets him sliding over here. Right now, when he brings his foot down, he sees that he's not back in his position for him to go to cut off the left-handed layup. He opens up, exposed, go to the cup with a strong left hand. Nothing you can do about that. Now he's playing him a little bit more square. He got him beat. He goes around his shoulder, fouls him. Now right here, he got him beat. Goes around his shoulder, fouls him. Good drive. Okay. Now his hand's on his shoulder. Jab, give me three, boom. Now this was set up by those last two layups. So a lot of things I always explain something to you. Defensive players typically have a good memory about all the moves they got cooked by. He's been blown by him. He blew by him twice and got two easy layups. So right here, Mike knowing that he jabs hard like he's gonna drive. It causes him to drop his foot and he rises up and shoot this, and there's nothing he can do about the shot right here. Okay, playing 4 dribbles. That's a tough move. Hezzy between 2 dribbles, get to your spot, rise up and shoot over him. Yeah, Cam is about 6'4". Right, Cam is every bit of 6'4". Oh, he hit that. So like right here, hang, in and out cross, shot. I thought he was gonna miss this, to be running with you, cause the ball was sliding on his head. But he has a good base. He gets his feet underneath him, rises up on balance, cash. Oh, he settled. Oh, he hit that. Now what Kim got? No. You know what? I don't. Okay. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care that he made the shot. He still settled. Cause get your big ass feet off the line, bro. Get your feet off. Yo, get your feet off the line, bro. Feel me? Don't cheat yourself out of the bucket. You worked hard to get that shot off. Don't cheat yourself out of the bucket. Now he's in rhythm. He killed his rhythm on this. So right here, Cam's going crazy. He just went on a mini run. The last thing you needed to do in this position is give him the ball back relatively quickly. A lot of time, like that's one of the things I'm gonna say about playing one-on-ones. It's not about if you're using. It's gonna be natural that you're missing shots. They make shots. You're missing shots. The question is when you give him the ball back, because if he gives him the ball back immediately, right at takes a dumb shot, and he gives him the ball back immediately, guess what? Now Kim is in rhythm. He hit his last two. Now it's gonna be over relatively quickly. Right here, jab, in and out, 2 dribbles, lay. Way to get the bucket. Tough bucket, got the foul. Hit your free throw and you're good. Oh, he smoked it. Well, he did the one thing he couldn't do, and he couldn't afford to do in this position. Get back on defense, though. Let's see. Hang. Good. Oh, he smoked. Yo, he smoked it. That's a great inside hand layup. Came in a little. He said he had got to throw that off. He had to throw that. He had to throw that up softer. Good spin. Good. Oh, he smoked that. 2 spin middle. Good lay. He just got to make that one. Timeout.
You know I'm coming. Nigga, and nothing free. You can't stop it at all. You just miss it. You wide open.
It's 24-20 right now, bro.
No, we good, bro.
Game is your way, bro. Game is your way, 100%. Come on. Come on, man. I'm against Cam right now, okay? I'm against him. Let's see what he's got.
One more dribble, you gather. You don't got to scoop layup like this. You can just finish right inside.
Yeah, you're not giving him that landing on 2, or you get on 2 and you absorb, you know what I mean, the body contact, and then you just finish with the left hand.
Okay. So right here, one side's talking about how he's missing a lot. He's missing a lot of open shots, and he's expecting himself to make, and on Mike's side, Cam's side is saying, basically on our last possession, instead of him trying to do a one-handed layup, a one-footed layup, he could have took one extra dribble, created a bump and finished with his left hand. That's just okay. Right here, opens up. Oh, that's a bucket. One thing I will sit there and say is, I like how Cam gets really low on his drive. You notice, if you're under his hip, now he gets low on his drive but loses his balance. If he maintains his balance, he has one more dribble. He can do a reverse. He can finish in a myriad of ways. He can finish on the left side of the cup with the reverse. He can finish on the right side of the cup. He can go back into his body. Actually, in that position, going back into his body is actually pretty stupid because if Mike knows Mike knows that he's about to initiate, if he feels that once he feels that he's off balance, he can pull his torso away and he's gonna go flying. Oh, good fade. Oh, I could sit there and say one point that I can say about Cam in this position. Cam got to learn how to use his up fakes. So instead of him rising up and shooting this, even though this is a good shot, if he up fakes, see how he reacts to it. if he up fakes in this position right here, maybe he jump. Because Kim sometimes Kim is 6'4". Maybe he jumps. And you get an easy step. You get an easy step through. You never know. Just use that. He said you're ready off two here. You're ready on balance. Up fake, and then you either can step through on this side, or you can do a turnaround fade. It's up to you. If you're going to sit there and shoot a jump shot, you might as well see how he's gonna react to it. But let's see. Good shot. Unfortunate. Good. What's pretty funny. He scored on that. He scored on that exact same move. Hang. Wonder is hang. That's a KD move. Hang cross, shot. Right? Prior to, he hit him with hang cross, one dribble pull up. Oh, that's a tough shot. Okay, right here he got graded. He got graded. So right here, yeah, he got graded. The jump shot wasn't there. He was playing it all the way. He could have hesitated, went to the cup, but he said, screw it, I want a clip. He's I want a clip. 100% smothered. Off balance. He's off balance. So Mike right here is off balance. He's falling. Yeah, he missed out. And he's looking for a foul. I really don't. It's hard for me to see from this camera angle if there was something there. All right, ready? Rip through jab, 2 dribbles. That's a foul. So right here, he overcommitted. Yep. So he didn't have. Okay, now I understand that he wants to play the shot, but he got too antsy. Now he's in probably the worst position. Now strategically, now in this position, down third, he's a third in the score, and a bucket wins the game. What you do? You can think about it like this: you got 2 fouls. You have 2 fouls. You better use them. Cause of the chance. You go is if he gets something like play defense, but if he gets something very easy, you make sure you foul it. You know what out of him, and make it and stretch out the game to 2 buckets, to 2 free throws. You never know. He may miss both of them, and you go on an 8-0 and you go on a 10-0 run. But let's see. Oh, he hesitated and he. Nah, why you trying to get the 2K draw foul? He said we ain't giving you that out here. That's funny. So right here, 1. He took this possession from the logo. 2, he took the possession from the logo. That's a makeable shot. I'm okay with that. You think that's a makeable shot? Oh, good take. Good bump. Tough take. All right, so I'm gonna go over this position. Tween, hang, cross, 1 dribble, bump. And also, If you know something, that ref was signaling verticality. Good defense. Oh, you lost. That is infuriating. He was out of there. He said he was out of there. That was the game right there. Now, what I said is, in this situation right here, 28 down 28-23, you need to figure out a way to get the ball back. So, my biggest thing is, as long as it's not an easy look, as long as it's not a shoot around or a wide open layup, he said you don't let him shoot a layup in this position. What you do is you make him. He said you make him stretch it. You make him stretch it out. He said you stretch it. He said I told him you stretch it out. That's the strategy coming to mind. You stretch it out. Make him work for it. Don't look for. All right, let's see. Here, here, here. That's game. So one thing I will sit there and say about this move right here. Notice something? Look where he gathers the ball. Right? If you notice something, the ball is on his left. He's shielding the ball away from his defender. Right? Now, I don't know whether he's keeping the ball away from the defender, so on the pickup, he doesn't have an opportunity at the ball. Now, right here, I don't know whether he intentionally meant to bank this, or he was aiming for, he was aiming for all rim on this. But it don't matter because he said we're not playing pool. We're not playing pool. We're playing hoops. So right here, this is a great shot. Rises up over him. There's not much he can really do. And ironically enough, he got fouled on this. Demonetization. All right, that part is getting edited out. All right, so all right. But overall, this was a great game for the next chapter, right? I'm gonna sit there and say this. So there's a couple things I like to take away from this. One, it's really hard to judge. Right? So a lot of the shots that I was looking at Mike was taking, he was missing a lot of. He was missing a lot of. He was missing a lot of easy looks and easy jumpers. Now, as I come to realize, is like the shots that Mike was taking versus right and Cam was taking. I had no problem with nobody else. The shot selections because in the end, Mike was missing a lot of open threes. Now I could sit there and say, oh, he was settling way too much, but if you know you can shoot, and that's your game, going away from it for a long stretch of like going away from it can't be can't be can be straight difficult, especially if they're giving you the looks to shoot the ball. But I'll sit there and say this: Mike is gonna bounce back stronger and play better. And honestly, one of the things I love about the next chapter's videos, a lot of these guys, even if let's say for argument's sake, somebody on the court were to lose, everybody who's involved in the next chapter, I can sit there and say without a shadow of a doubt, they're capable of beating the other player. Everybody who loses in the next chapter is capable of beating everybody else. Is capable of beating everybody else on a favorable night. Feel me? So like, let's say for argument's sake, Cam was missing shots and Mike was hitting shots. Mike probably wins this. Let's say Mike was hitting shots and Cam was hitting shots. Cam probably wins this. It really doesn't come when it comes down to it. It's like, in the end of the day, basketball's a make or miss game. And honestly, if you're okay, like, and from what I've learned is if you go 0 for 10, listen, if you miss a game, if you lose a game going 0 for 10, my question is, you go into the lab, you look at the tape, you look at the film, and you ask yourself two questions. One, were they good shots? In my situation, yes, they were. He was getting to his spots. He was getting the shots that he wanted. He was just missing. Now, if they were good shots, you sit there and chalk it off as a spoil of war, and you keep it pushing. Now, if you was throwing up BS, now you got to figure out, okay, what led me to getting? What led me to? How was he playing me, and what forced me to take those shots? And that's from that standpoint, you make the adjustments. But let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Y'all know the drill. Like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Expect a lot more 1v1 basketball content in the near future. Because the NBA season is wrapping up. As I'm for content I want to cover, then for the off season. But it's gonna be more like videos like this. It's gonna be free agent reactions, stuff like that. But thank y'all for tuning in to the 2434 podcast. Like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know the drill. We turn down.